Truth gang gang. I am Omega and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. Gang gang. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I love you guys so much. I really do. I gotta check in with the tribe. I gotta check in with the tribe, you know. Hey everyone. It is good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. I see you guys are already thumbsing up the video. I just want to tell you guys thank you for your love, your loyalty, your support, everything. I appreciate you. Okay. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you guys been rocking with me since day one, y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. Okay. So I did have some time to like reflect on what the fuck just happened to me. Okay. And I wanted to talk to you guys about it as well, okay? Because in the end, I'm safe and everything is okay. Like, it just, the only thing that was really unexpected was the point in time in which it happened. But when I reflected on my situation, I realized that I was already prepared for this shit, okay? I was already prepared for this shit. Y'all noticed my readings in the past couple of days or whatever, the week before, I was complaining about feeling like just unsafe and feeling like weird, you know what I'm saying? And I realized a gift about myself. I can sense when danger is near. So I knew something was up at the location that I was at already. Right. So I'm gonna get to that though. All right. I'm gonna get to that. So because I want y'all to use the learning experience as well. Right. So first thing I want to take a look at, because this is something that pointed out to me, it was just the boldness of it all. Okay. So like that part right there was like something too. It was the boldness of it all. Like, you literally just showed up at my motherfucking doorstep after you have hurt me, and you know that you have hurt me, and you trying to kill me. You have a life insurance policy on me. You hired a hitman. You are the hitman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a bunch of stuff. Like, you know, and he felt comfortable. Like, he really, like, I'm going to say it again, because, like, literally, when I saw his face through the glass, it was like he thought I was literally finna be like, hey, come on in. Your son's missed you. Like, he really thought that. So that was like something too, like just the boldness. It's the boldness for me, okay? So that was one thing that the spirits have pointed out to me. And they also pointed out to me the reading where I was telling y'all that we were the bait, right? So somebody like, well, I ain't gonna say somebody. It just is what it is. This person has walked themselves into a trap by trying to come near a valuable player on the chessboard here, okay? So I don't have to worry about that situation, because it's like they thought that they were going to trap me, but really they trapped themselves, okay? And I feel like this person is running out of time, and they know that. Their time is already up. Their time been up. Your time was up the moment that I decided I didn't want you in my environment anymore, okay? Right, the audacity. It's the audacity for me, okay? But then I can't even really be angry about the situation, because when my mom T died, I say to my mom T, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. When she passed, right, that was the funeral that they planned on having for me. They were like, we're going to try to get her because she's got more value or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened and I found out all this shit about that not being my birth mother and some ancestral shit had to take place for my birth to happen and all that other shit, when I found out those things, I immediately prepared a bug out bag, y'all. I'm not fucking lying. Like, me and my kids, we already had bug out bags. I had already packed up all of my altars. I had already had the, if y'all look back on it, and I'm going to give you a timestamp. When I did the video, when I was reading off all the herbs that I have in my herb collection and my daughter was cleaning them off, it was because we were packing them motherfuckers up. Okay? We was packing them motherfuckers up. Okay? So I was already prepared. I had like taken down all of my altars and stuff like that, because I felt ahead of time that we were not safe. And I actually had everything that I already needed in my motherfucking trunk. Shit. All of my spiritual shit and all of that shit. And I didn't know immediately when the situation was going to happen, but I could feel like my location was at compromise because of the funeral, of the situation that happened with the funeral, and then me finding out all this information after a family member dies, you know? So, I had already prepared, the spirit had already prepared me for someone trying to hurt me or harm me or pop up at that address, because I know that my adopted mother has shown up at that house and my sister has shown up at that house. People that fuck with this person, you know, because they're their family. I'm not a part of their family, but people that fuck with the narcissist, my mother and my sister and all of those people that came to my house, they still have a relationship with him after we've divorced 10 years later. So they knew where I was and they sent him directly to me. Okay. So, and I kept seeing squirrels too. And that's what I kept saying to myself too, because squirrels, the spirit animal, represents being always prepared, because, you know, the squirrel is always prepared. And I kept seeing these squirrels around this time too, because you got to pay attention to the signs, right? So, and every time I would see the squirrel, I would just say to myself, always prepared, always prepared, always prepared. And because I had been prepared, because, you know, my mom, the funeral happened like 6 months ago, end of 2021. Right? So the funeral happened like 6 months ago. As soon as I found out that these motherfuckers was on the shit that they are on concerning me, trying to murder me and all this other shit, doing a black magic, and how it backfired. The reason why my mom died, if y'all knew here, I found out that the person that was supposed to be the auntie, playing the auntie role, the auntie character in my life, was actually my mother. Right? So the ritual backfired, and that's why she died. Okay? She offered to go though, because she was already sick. So I appreciate her for that. I shall to Mom T, so I can continue to walk my path. But if I would not have listened to my intuition in that moment in time, and it was months ahead of the situation in which I had to fucking go. Like, we had bags. I had bags of clothes in the car for my kids. Like, you know, a couple pairs of socks, couple pairs of drawers, and a little backpack with a toothbrush, like shit like that in the trunk that I just kept in the trunk of my car. Okay, so if you're dealing with domestic violence and shit like that, or people that you need to get away from, you need to prepare yourself, okay, in case you have an emergency situation such as what I just experienced, because those situations can be life or death, okay? And then also, right, so I had talked to Tribe, right, and my cats was still in the house, right? They're not there anymore, but my cats are still in the house. And she was like, yeah, you got to go back there. And I was having a little situation there too. She was like, you got to go back there. You got to get your shit. You got business you have to handle at this house or whatever, right? So I was like, all right, bet. So when I feel like he's going, I'm going to do some divining or whatever. And I'm going to sneak back over there or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And get the shit that I can get. And we was going to go get some cleaning supplies. Be vigilant, okay? We was going to go get some cleaning supplies. So he was driving the truck that I described, right, in the first video. But he wasn't driving that when I seen him the second time. So like, as I was going to get some cleaning products, because, you know, when you like finna like vacate a property, you don't want to leave it a mess or nothing. So I was gonna run in there, grab what I could grab, and then like wipe shit down or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the landlord wouldn't have too much of a mess or whatever, you know? So we went to Family Dollar to get some fucking cleaning products. And when we pulled in the fucking lot to the Family Dollar, like, I was going into the lot, he was coming out of the lot, and he had switched cars, and he also switched personalities, the associative disorder, right? So when the police was there, right, he was the preacher man, right? But then when we seen him the next day, he had the same kind of car that I told y'all that girl, energetic signatures, the same kind of car that I told y'all that girl came and took when we first got married. It was the same exact car, make and model, that girl showed up at my mama's house with the police and took, because it was her shit. It was the same kind of car, model, everything, color, except the windows was tinted, right? His windows was not tinted dark enough. So I made eye contact with the nigga at the Family Dollar lot, like, the next day, right? And I thought I was tripping. I said, okay, are you tripping, bitch? And then I asked my daughter, I said, did you see that or whatever? And she was like, yeah, mama, I seen that or whatever. I said, okay, yeah, bitch is not tripping. I ain't just like flipping out or nothing like that. That was him, right? And she was like, yeah. But we didn't say anything to my sons because that's their daddy, and we didn't want to alarm them. So basically, we went to go get the cleaning products, and we was finna swoop by the house, right? But I had got the air mattresses, right? Because y'all gave me the money to get the air mattresses. So I went to go get the air mattresses, right? And it was they were too big and too heavy to have in the car, plus try to stuff our trunk or whatever we could grab out of the apartment while we were going to clean it up and just grab what we can grab. Basically, as we were coming to drop the shit off, we seen him. I was at a stoplight going straight, and he was at the other side going across to where you can like make a right hand turn or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he seen me, and it was a one-way street both ways, so it wasn't no way that he could bust you or whatever. And I seen him too. And then my son said something like, Mom, I don't think we should go back to the house at this point in time because I just seen my daddy. And I was like, okay, a bitch is really not motherfucking tripping in this shit. we got to go back to the honeycomb hideout. We can't even go and clean the house or whatever. But then the next day, Spirit like was like, get up and do what you got to do. And I was able to do a little something. But because I was being very vigilant and I was trusting myself, I was able to, I be watching my 12, my motherfucking 3, my motherfucking 6, and my motherfucking 9, okay? Like, because of that situation, I definitely was able to avoid parking, stopping at the house. If he don't know what my car looked like, and then he'll find out what my car looks like, but now I'm like sure that he saw me, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't go back there, and I'm not going back there, so I'm not going back there, okay? So that's what I want to talk about, paying attention to your surroundings, especially if you're in these type of situations, okay? And then also you need to walk by faith and not by sight, because see, Spirit had already fixed the fucking situation for me. Only a couple of tribe members know, because I only told 2 people, but I majorly got blessed like fucking 48 hours before this happened. I'm talking about majorly, okay? God blessed. And right before this happened or whatever, but it wasn't like money or anything like that, but it was something that I needed, that was something that could help me, like, you know what I'm saying? So I majorly got blessed before that. So Spirit like really had already prepped me and prepared me to make moves when moves were necessary so that I would be okay. And the only thing that was like the problem was the initial shock, I guess, of the situation, okay? So looks are deceiving. And I wanted to point this out as well, because somebody who always... And you're supposed to keep your hygiene up. You're supposed to dress good. You're supposed to do all that shit, right? But people who overly do it are trying to overcompensate for something. Like they're trying to put a fucking spell on you. They're trying to get you to look at the flesh, look at the package, and not look deeper into who you're fucking with, okay? Or what you're getting yourself into. Because I'm going to be honest with you, it was a preacher in a suit. He smelled good. He looked good. And this is how I got played. This is how I got deceived and tricked into marrying him and doing all this other fucking shit concerning this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's because I was deceived by this motherfucker's looks, appearance, swag, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I want people to just pay attention to that shit. We don't look at... He taught me this. So thank you, motherfucker. Okay? So you don't look at a person's outer shell. You look at their soul. Period. And I don't give a fuck if they're black, if they're white, if they're orange, purple, yellow, green, and blue. I don't give a fuck, because all skin folk is not kin folk. And you need to understand that. And if you don't understand that shit, you're constantly going to be getting hurt by your own people. Okay? Or people that you say are your own people. Okay? Period. All right? So also I wanted to make this known too, because the Spirit kept telling me what happened was spiritual. Okay? What happened was spiritual. So he had been blocked on all planes spiritually. Like my ancestors, angels, and guides had blocked him all planes spiritually. He was trying to tap into my crown chakra, all type of shit, and they blocked him. So he had tried to physically come towards me, right? So the act, because this is what the Spirit was showing me with my visions. Y'all know I have visions. It's like that, so Raven, right? So what the Spirit has just kept showing me repetitively in my mind was the act of me seeing him through the glass. Like, so I have one of those, well, I had, because I don't live there anymore. I got the fuck on, okay? But anyways, there's 3 windows. You know them doors that have 3 windows? Come on, Papa leg butt. You know those doors that have 3 windows on them, and you can see through the glass. You don't need a peephole because there's like 3 little windows on the door, right? So I could see his whole face through the middle window, right? And just not even thinking, my arm was already locking the door. Like I didn't even like click, motherfucker. Nah. I'm gatekeeping this motherfucker, okay? And it just is what it is. So Spirit was like showing me that I've literally blocked this motherfucker out in the physical, in the motherfucking spiritual. You're blocked out. And if you try to come towards me again, you're going to have a motherfucking ending that's going to be really painful. Jail or hell. I think you're going to jail and hell, and your woman too. Okay? And yeah, I'm just leave it at that, okay? Because I don't want to talk too much about you motherfuckers, because this ain't what this is about. This is about the lessons, all right, that I've learned from this. But anyways, do not let them in. That's what the Spirit says. Y'all remember those vampire movies? The demons are by invite only. The vampires are by invite only. If you let them in your home, you are giving them access. And I don't give a fuck if it's your baby daddy or your baby mama. If you let them in your home, you can't get rid of them. They're there by invites. They gon' RSVP your motherfucking ass. All right? We are at war. And this is what it is. They are attacking the heavy hitters, the high hitters, the people that are on the chessboard, because they don't have any options. They know they fucking time is up. Do not give emotional responses. Don't even give any responses. Okay? And I feel like Spirit was showing me like you passed the test. Like there were no words spoken. He didn't even get to say hi, okay? He didn't even get to say hi. There was no word spoken. As soon as I seen him, I'm checking my locks. Click, 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 bitch. Is we locked in this motherfucker? Call the police, okay? And it just is what it is. This is how you have to react, and this is what you have to do. And you cannot give any emotional responses to these motherfuckers because that's what they want. They feed off of that shit. What you need to do is you need to reevaluate. Take some time to, like, think about the situation. Where did you fuck up? Did you fuck up? Did you level up? I feel like I leveled up. I'm still alive. Staying alive, staying alive. I'm sorry. Y'all know my spirits be talking, okay? But that's what I just heard, okay? I'm still alive. And it just is what it is, okay? And I'm going to stay alive. So there were some cards that actually came out of the oracle when we were at the house, and I just stuck them in my purse. And these are some of the cards that my cat had kicked out the oracle, but they was behind the table because we were sweeping up. So like we was trying to like move stuff out the way and sweep everything. So make sure the landlord, when he go in there, he ain't too fucked up about nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we found these cards behind the table that the oracle was sitting on that she knocked over. So we're going to get into these cards. The first card was endurance. All right. We have Detroit out here and we have Canada out here. Somebody was involved in some risky business and they got carried away. All right. Somebody's mad because you trust your intuition, period. Period. For real. Somebody's mad because you trust your intuition. And then right underneath that, it says confused by your strength. They're confused by your strength. And then we have King Solomon out here. That can mean a multitude of things. You could be a direct descendant of King Solomon, which would be like a direct descendant of the Christos energy, right? Yeah. So, and the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Israel. So somebody could be one of these people, one of these chosen people or whatnot. Somebody could be over the spirits that was sent to them, have control over the spirits that were sent to them, because y'all know that King Solomon was a demon slayer. He was somebody who was able to command and compel the spirits, all right? This person was also, this is the King of Pentacles. Y'all know the deck that I'm making. I got that shit too, okay? I've been packed that shit up. That's why y'all didn't see me anymore posting any pictures of me drawing on that deck or whatever, because I had already packed that shit up. But King Solomon is the King of Pentacles. He's a rich man, a wealthy man, spiritually rich and physically rich. He did have a fall though when he got greedy. And then there was one other thing too, and I'm just giving y'all the randoms of throughout my day and moving shit around and shifting shit down. All right, so the angel deck, right? The angel number deck. So we were shifting shit around and some of them fell out of there, and I'm gonna grab them for you. And that's it. That's all I gotta talk about, y'all. Because I am not a victim. I am a victor. Hold on. Because my kids about to be some victims if they keep bouncing around and shit like they're doing. Hold on. Hey, what is y'all doing? I told y'all I was going live. Can you lay down or we can turn the TV off because it's already past 8? Okay, well lay down. I don't want to hear no more bumping and jumping over my head. I love you too. It's hot in here. My bad, y'all. Hashtag the bitch got kids. Oh my god, it's hot. Alright, so we got some spirit numbers that fell out earlier when we were shifting shit around. And I was like, let me get those numbers. We got spirit number 11. I gotta get back on my air mattress, y'all. 7 in here too. I like that, okay? So spirit number 11. This is a karmic master number, developing your intuition, your clairvoyance, your spiritual healing, metaphysics. Pay attention to your thoughts, your ideas, as they have the answers to your prayers, Ashe. Then we have 0, eternity, the beginning, point of infinity, the God force, universal energies, wholeness, oneness. 0 is the alpha, the beginning, plus omega, gang in this bitch, the highest, as there is no beginning and there is no end. All is infinite. All right, then we have spirit number 44. Angels are all around you at this time, loving and supporting you. You have a very strong and clear connection with the angelic realm. You are asked to use this connection to your advantage and for the advantage of others. All right, and then we have spirit number 333. Yep, that's what that is, 333. Ascended masters are working with you on all levels. They love you, they guide you, and protect you always, and that's why these bitches is mad, okay? Period. Call upon the ascended masters for love, help, and support and companionship. They are with you and they are waiting on you to call them. Listen, somebody really mad because you follow your intuition. Somebody's really mad. They're jealous of the connection that you fucking have with the fucking spirit. It just is what the fuck this shit is. They're mad because you have a connection and your ancestors, your angels, or guides are like, what do you need? What do you want? How can I help you? Somebody mad because of it. Maybe if they weren't so fucked up inside, they'd be all right. All right. Spirit number 138. Giving up is never an option. I like that, spirit. I like that. Okay. You will not achieve your goals if you don't take the steps to move forward. Do not give up. Keep pushing forward. Determination, positivity, and optimism. Let go of things that are not suitable for your life that you are creating. Okay. Do not open the door for the fucking vampire, the fucking narcissist, the motherfucking, what is them things? Demons. Okay. Spirit number 555, which is quick, fast, major life changes, which is something that I just went through. Like, that shit was quick. It took so long, but it was so fast. I don't know. I said that with that blessing thing too. That happened to me too. Like, I was expecting somebody to show up to try to fucking physically harm me. Right after I found out about the funeral, I went to the funeral of my mom's. That is right when I was like, bitch, pack a bag, because spirit gonna be moving you any motherfucking time. Pack you a motherfucking bag. But I wasn't all the way prepared, because like I said, I didn't have the air mattresses or nothing like that. I was planning to like just move like a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Like a regular person, plan that shit out, get you a truck, get all that shit together. I was planning on doing that because I already had nice stuff in my 100-year-old house. But Spirit has really protected me. They have guided me. And I just want to give them gratitude. I thank them for the circle of protection that they have given me. I thank them for everything that they have done. I'm going to tell y'all something too, right? So every time I spent money today, somebody sent me a donation and I got it right back. So also, let me just tell y'all, donations, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all support. So it's like I'm really having a budget because of the blessing that I have received. I kind of put my money towards that blessing that I have received, not expecting for me to have to move that quickly. You know what I'm saying? So that's the situation with that. I'm just grateful, and I have gratitude for the support system that the ancestors, angels, and guides have provided for me through Truth Gang. And I just heard the spirit say, basically, you provided it for yourself because of the work that I give y'all and the work that I do for you all. And I appreciate y'all support, and I appreciate y'all being there for me. And it's just like your reputation is everything. So what people think about you, if y'all think kindly enough about me to help me in my time of need, that says something about who I am, because you know a motherfucker trying to play you if a motherfucker trying to play you. And that's why I came with the receipts. My daughter was like, I don't think anybody would say that you were trying to scam them. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck these motherfuckers say? They finna see these receipts. Okay? Y'all finna see that. They're on Facebook. If you donated and you're on YouTube, I did put them on Facebook because I had one live for the second part of the Sunday Read special on Facebook. And I do appreciate all the help and everything like that. But I'm going to be back open for readings maybe tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking, because I am kind of like a little bit more settled, because like I said, I have been already stashing my magical supplies the fuck out of that house in case I had to leave quickly. I had all my shit stashed. Then I had a trunk full of shit already in that motherfucker that was important to me. Like, that's why y'all had stopped seeing all my other tarot cards. If y'all pay attention to my videos, y'all know I got like 50 million decks of tarot cards, but y'all was only seeing Mama Omega and the Oracle. That's because every other motherfucking pack of tarot cards was already packed the fuck out and out, okay, of that house. Anything that I didn't want to have to leave behind in a rush, I had already gotten out. So, yeah, you got to be quicker than that. That was the spirit. That's what they say, okay? Like, period. All right, and follow instructions, man, because you never know. You never know. Follow instructions. And I listened, like I wanted to like do something today, but Spirit was like, don't you go nowhere in that motherfucker neighborhood. And I did not go anywhere near that motherfucker because I know how to be obedient. And if I would have, if something would have happened, then I already know it would have been my motherfucking fault, because they told my ass. They woke me up early this morning at like 5:30 and was like, I know you want to get shit done. I know you want to handle business, but it's not safe. So we just want you to chill out today. That's what they said. And I was like, shit, cool, fuck it. I'm just gonna chill. You know, I ain't trying to have no drama. I already done had enough. I just want to stay wherever I'm at and just chill. So that's what I did today. But they wanted me to think about the situation. Did I level up? Is this a bad thing? Should I be here crying about this shit? Fuck nah, bitch. You on your shit, bitch. You shouldn't be here crying about this shit. Everything that you want out of that house, you already had it out. You already had it out, except like your beds and shit. But you already had it out. You know what I'm saying? And anything that was important to me, like I thought that was a test too, because the spirit had told me to pack my shit months ago, like I said. And I feel like they just wanted to see what was important to me. And you know what I pack, y'all? I didn't pack anything. I literally packed like two pairs of socks, 2 pairs of pants, 2 shirts per person, threw it in the car. And then everything else was spiritual supplies, my herbs, my statues, everything else was spiritual supplies. Everything else we can get brand new. And that's what I was telling my kids, but they used to that shit because we've been doing this shit for a while. So it's easy for us to let go of stuff because of, you know, having to run from this dude and having to hop state to state, city to city, fucking with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, we were already prepared for it. And hopefully this will be like the last time or the second to last time, because I ain't gonna say too much. They told me not to say that, so I ain't gonna say it. Well, it will be close, but it'll be the last time, nigga, because somebody gonna come up soul separated, and it ain't gonna be me. And like I said, because we are the bait as the chosen people. We're the ones that's baiting you, okay? And you being the bait, of course, is gonna shake you up a little bit, and that's what I think it was too. Like I was like a little shaken up a little bit because I am the fucking bait. You being the bait is gonna shake you up a little bit too, but you need to know that you're gonna be protected. You're gonna be fully motherfucking protected. And nothing's going to happen to you. Nothing's going to harm you. And that's exactly what the fuck happened to me. Yeah, I was right there in the valley of the shadow of death because this nigga crazy as a motherfucker. Okay? And I was shocked because it caught me off guard. I was like, oh, shit. It caught me off guard. And I already know what his plan is. I already know that we are illegally married. I'm just like to say shit on video. So like when the police look at this shit, they can see it. But anyways, I already know that we're illegally married and that he has a life insurance policy out on me. Like he went to a court system, had somebody stand in with my name. And like right now there is a documentation that exists. I've never seen it, but I already know it because I'm fucking psychic and this is what I get paid to fucking do. So I already know that there is a marriage certificate that is right now saying that me and him are legally married. And we divorced in 2010, and I have been running for the hills ever since then. But because he has the life insurance policy, I hope this all makes sense now. But because he has a life insurance policy, he had to fake the marriage because then he'll get the payout. Okay, so there's a bunch of fake documentation as well because that's something else that the spirit pointed out to me. I really have never been to court for my kids, and I can't wait to be hooked up to a lie detector test to disprove this, to clown this nigga, to publicly humiliate this motherfucker, to put this nigga on blast and let them know that like everything, even the paperwork for that is falsified. Whatever paperwork he showed the police officer was falsified. They didn't do anything like try to enforce that paperwork or anything like that. They didn't do anything like that. They just told him to get off my property and don't come back. And if you do come back, bitch, I won't be there. Trust me, I'm the fuck gone. I won't ever go back. Okay? I will not be there. I love you. You said we love you. Y'all on my blanket, y'all, okay? I love you. You said, period. Trust the fuck out of my intuition. You said, yo, when you said he showed up and you didn't invite him, my first thought was literally of a vampire. You got to invite the motherfuckers in, and that's the only way they get access. That's right. That's what the spirit showed me. Like I kept having, what was that fucking show? I kept having visions of that one show with Suki. Suki was the one. Suki with the good coochie, but it ain't that black Suki, okay? But it was the white Suki. Not Sukiana, but just the white Suki. She was on a TV show with these vampires. What was that shit? True Blood, y'all. Okay? True Blood. And then once you invite them in, it's like they attach themselves and you're going to have a hell of a time trying to get this person off of you. I've literally been detached from this person for years. I don't talk to him or nothing. Like, that's what scared me. I guess that part was a little frightening because, bitch, how in the fuck do you keep finding me, nigga? The fuck? How do you keep doing this? You know? How do you keep fucking doing this? But yeah, don't invite people in. And remember the oracle was speaking about be careful who you let in your house. I don't play, especially with that motherfucking oracle, man. I do not play with that shit because literally stuff be happening. As soon as that shit come out the oracle, the shit be happening. So I don't play around with it. You said they couldn't cross the threshold unless you invited them in. Exactly. And if you're watching this video, you'll never be invited in. Never, 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 never. Bitch. Okay? Never, 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 never. But I did want to check in with you guys. I'll be available again for your readings tomorrow. So I will see you guys then. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys share this video. I hope you guys, reap and learn from my experiences as I walk through this shit. If y'all go look at the channel description, this is what we're doing. I was like, walk with me, fight with me, pray with me, all of that beautiful shit, but still be able to do this shit by yourself. All right? Still be able to do the shit by yourself. Understand that you are in a war. Understand that you are under attack. Understand that you are the chosen one, that you hold the value. It's all about energy. It's all about motherfucking energy. If motherfucker can get an emotional response off of you, they can get your energy. Okay? 3303 is what I said. If somebody can get an emotional response out for you, they can get your energy. That's why Spirit told me I passed my test. I like the fact that I didn't even say a word. Because see, a word gives chance for dialect, gives you an opportunity to try to fucking seduce me because you're a goddamn demon and shit like that, you know, and then get you to have a conversation with me to let you in your house. Those type of people you cannot have conversations with. You really have to be cutting hard. You have to be very stern. Okay? You say I don't respond off of emotions anymore. They'll trigger you. They'll trigger you. And it's going to be areas in which they feel like you lack or something like that. Like if a person really wants to be in love or they really want to be in a relationship, see, you got to let all that shit go. All that fucking fairy tale shit, you got to let all that shit go. Because that's how the enemy or Satan or whatever the fuck you want to call the adversary will attack your ass. Because they know that I just want love. That's why I learned how to be happy by myself. I don't need a nigga to get my nails done. It's nice when they do, but I don't need you to. And this ain't no strong, independent woman talk that don't need a man. That's not what I'm saying, okay? Because I love men. Y'all know I love my chocolate brothers and my Mexicanos. I see some fine Chinese ones too, okay? I just don't fuck with the white boys. They can be fine in the motherfucker, but I still won't fuck with them. But anyways, as I was saying, don't let them in, okay? And don't look at people's outer appearances. That is one thing I learned being a Christian. And that's why I don't deny my Christian walk. People be like, how can you do voodoo, hoodoo, whatever the fuck it is? I don't really have a label for what I do. I do whatever the fuck I do. You know what I'm saying? But I deal with some certain deities that are aligned with certain things, okay? But that shit ain't evil, man. It's for you to do what you need to do. Handle your business. Spirit have your back. When I look through it, I'm safe. My kids are safe. We're not hungry. We're not in danger. Period. Everything's all right. So I love you guys so much. I ain't gonna hold you. Gang, 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 gang. I'm out this bitch.